to be pigs right up there. Yep. And that's where they got after. And we couldn't get Rick out of bed. So when they were all done, the farmer was so thankful that Marcy had got them for him. And he said, well, I'd like to do something for you, honey. She says, well, aren't you the guy with the horses?
Lisa rides?
And that Lisa rides. So they ended up going horseback riding. I got a picture of them here in the yard.
Really? And that's that White House over there. There, right?
That's the farmer house, yeah. But down right on the corner is where Aunt Lizzie lived.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody at the door. Nobody answered.
That's Aunt Lizzie's house down there, right beyond Tom there. And then walk down here, would you please? You can with the two steering wheels.
Yeah, yeah.
And we'd get to drive it up the hill once he got off the highway or off the road.
Natalie was telling me one time that she was driving it. You know, he'd let the kids drive it sometimes. And she was telling me one time that she was driving it and she did something wrong. She wouldn't listen to him or something like that. And he just reached over and wrapped her on the knuckle. She said that hurt worse than if he'd have slapped her up the side of the head.
Now there was a grapevine down.
It is down there. That's where the boys, that's where Dan and Jeff would sit out there and eat the berries out of the pan as fast as Grandma could pick them.
But I don't think the grapes are there anymore either. They had seeds in them.
Oh, seed of the grapes, huh?
They were different than the grapes I'd eaten before. But
And that's where Aunt Lizzie, that's Aunt Lizzie's house there. Yeah.
we got that one on too.
Oh, did you?
Yep,
Okay.
we just, when you were taking pictures, we shot it from up at the...
You could, for all practical purposes, you could say that's where Ruth grew up. She was in the house next door where the trailer is now, but Aunt Lizzie is the one that always took care of them. There was a house there at the time.
Okay, because her mother died when she was real young?
Yeah, like 18 months old.
It worked when we were
Nobody
there.
was home, Don?
Nobody answered the door. I wouldn't
House when they tore it down and brought the back porch into here.
What's that?
The back porch, didn't Dad drag that off the old farmhouse and bring it in here when they tore it down?
I don't think so. I don't remember him doing it.
This house was brown, kind of a reddish brown.
Reddish, yeah, it had that
like shingles.
tar paper siding,
Yeah.
like, yeah. Red paper.
I thought Dad just built that on there. I remember helping
This one?
him some
This one?
with it.
Oh, did he build this out here? This end?
Oh, no, the front was already
Oh,
there.
the one over there?
In fact, there was a door here in the front.
Oh, there was something. Yeah, he did do something on the back
He built
there.
that back slant
Okay,
lean-to,
okay.
and put a little bit of a basement down there under the porch or something like that. I don't
Oh,
know
that
exactly.
basement. There was a basement down there. That's where I did my one and only beer brewing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is there a full basement under there?
I don't know how full it is, but
Okay.
I got a big crock, a big stone. Bottled it down there too. I had a bottle cap.
Oh.
And I bought these pint-sized bottles, Coke and Pepsi bottles, and I bottled it and capped it, and I ran out of those bottles, and I had a quart beer bottle. I put the last one in, and it was getting about ready to go, and Dad was sitting up there reading the paper one morning, the Sunday paper, and that beer bottle,
I remember
pow,
that
right beneath him. That was
would
the
go
only
off.
one I lost.
Oh, was it pretty good beer?
It was strong.
Yeah. Yeah, I made one
Tasted
or two.
like crap.
Oh, I made one or two batches of it, and I give up on it.
Yeah.
Paul's a pretty good brewer. Oh, when I was at his place, Christ, he had try this one.
Yeah,
I wasn't
yeah.
drinking at the time for some reason, but he had all those out there. He had.
Yeah, Paul was a pretty good brewer. He had some pretty good beer.
This is the little alley we'd go up to see the horses up there at the top of the hill. And I just remember this hill being a huge hill. We'd ride our bikes down the hill, and I ran over Dan once coming down the hill. He was running in front of me, and I just was going faster than he was, and he didn't get out of my way, I guess. I don't know. I didn't. Anyway, ran right over the top of him going down this hill, but I just remember this hill being huge, and there's really not much to it. That's all.
Lived over here, a divorced gal with a bunch of kids, and Sonny Snickloff did all the fuel oil, and she used fuel oil in the winter, and she never had any money, so Sonny'd only put in 20, 30 gallons of fuel oil, and because he didn't want to invest too much because he didn't know if he collected. Dad always said, you know, I realize, Sonny, what you're doing. He says you're only man enough to collect about 20 or 30 gallons worth at one time. So.
She has various payment plans.
Bill, let's get on the other side of
When
the
I
house
got-
and get that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, no, we talk about it now. The big party with the big water fight?
Oh,
That one, or are you thinking of a
I'm
different
talking
one?
to the party when I got drunk.
Oh,
And I knocked over the tent.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I knocked over the tent, and your mom said something like, well, Ruth, you and the kids can sleep down in our tent. And Mom got a little bit put out. Ruth got a little bit put out, and she said, we're sleeping in here. But Marge was watching out for her. She was afraid I was going to tear up our little camper or something, I guess.
Oh, I can't believe
Dad
that.
had a lean-to there. Dad was frying his famous scrambled eggs
Oh,
with cheese.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was after some kind of event. I don't remember what.
Might have been when they had the Centennial up there in the park.
oh, his
Or just another
Grandpa grew
party.
his beard, didn't he? The Centennial beard. Did you do one too?
No.
Centennial beard? Grandpa did. I remember the dark blue plates and over easy eggs and bacon. Always.
Oh.
Over easy eggs and bacon for breakfast
Okay.
on those dark blue stoneware plates.
Oh,
I don't-
really?
For some reason, those just
I remember the scrambled eggs with cheese.
really.
Yeah. Any time of day or night, doesn't make any difference.
And then we had that
The-
big water
the
fight
water
when
fight.
everybody was back. We got
Balloons, wasn't it?
pictures. We got pictures of all the
Balloons,
kids together.
balloons with water
Yeah.
in them?
Oh,
Okay.
that-
No, we had just glasses.
Oh,
we maybe
okay.
did balloons
Okay.
too.
I think it might have started out with balloons and then
it
evolved
was
to
just
glasses
glasses.
and buckets and whatever.
Balloons probably
But
weren't
we had a
fast
picture of
enough.
all the kids. I think all the kids lined up here too, and that's what
Yeah.
Jeff had on his first website.
Uh-huh.
That everybody's lined up here on top of the hill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We got that one hanging up at the house.
Did you? Yes, it is.